The Rusizi Basin covers an area of more than 6,000 square kilometers. It is a landscape of unique value, rich in ecosystems and biodiversity. It is an important pillar of the economic development of the basin states.
We took the boat down Rusizi River and went all the way to where Rusizi meets or enters into Lake Tanganyika. And the impression that anybody gets is the color of the water, brown water, which is telling us about all the soil erosion that is happening and going into the river and then going and polluting the lake. It also sadly represents all the topsoil that has been eroded that the farmers would be using for growing crops, which means the soil fertility up there has been affected.
Actually is starting as far away as Rwanda and also touching DRC. It is the source of 2 hydroelectric dams and 1 more even on the way. So many millions of people rely on the electricity that comes out of this river. This river is the source of so much for so many people.
La dégradation de ce bassin, ça a un impact néfaste au niveau de notre pays, au niveau de la ville.
The Rusizi Basin contains numerous fast-growing cities in the region. Many of these cities are facing water-related issues such as flooding, landslides, associated human deaths, and the destruction of infrastructures and settlements.
Sanzwe muzi ko hateye umwuzure w'amazi cyane cyane Rusizi ko amazi menshi yaciye mu Rusizi uramena mu gatumba nzima yose kuba ko hari abantu baciye begeranizwa hamwe.
We visited the Gatumba camp where we have at least 7,500 people who are living in a small camp and approximately 1,400 households. And most of these people have been displaced in about 2.5 years ago because of flooding of the Ruzizi River. They are now, living as refugees in their own country.
The causes of the degradation of the Rusizi Basin are multiple and varied from the source of the Rusizi River to its mouth. To effectively restore this landscape, the communities and the government must understand the causes of this degradation. All these actors must work together.
Well, WRI is committed to doing what we do best. We are a research organization and we will leverage everything we have for whatever research capacity is needed. We have tools and platforms like AFR 100, the cities platforms, the energy platforms that we will bring to bear to make sure that everything that we have comes with respect to research and tools. We're going to need all of these societies, but the World Resources Institute will be the convener. We look forward to bringing everybody together because I think that's what has been missing. A lot of people are doing a lot of good things, but nobody is bringing them together to do these things together. And that's what I think will be so inspiring about this particular initiative. We've had the pleasure of meeting the mayors around these 3 countries. We've met the ministers of environment. We're going to be meeting the ministers of energy. It will take governments, city governments as well, communities working together, organizations like ours that are involved in research, universities and institutions of higher learning where citizens and students will continue to study and monitor the impacts of all the activities going on. It will take an all-of-society approach to restore Rusizi to her beautiful blue color.
We have a vision to work in Rusizi in the long term. It's not a small project that is going to start and then end in 2-3 years. That's not sufficient to restore ecosystem services, to restore livelihoods, and to restore the dignity of the people that we were really, really pleased to meet. It's a 30-year vision. And for that vision, I'm now in my 40s. I'll be in my 70s. I'd love to come back to Rusizi in my 70s and see the blue water, see thriving livelihoods, see happy communities, and see thriving ecosystems. That's the vision that we have and the dream that I have for Ruzizi.